Hey guys, welcome back. This should be the final part of this 4-part series of the recent break-ins to card stores, game stores in the Texas region, in the state of Texas. This is probably the most ridiculous one. We have more footage to look at. Let's do a little recap here of the 4 videos. I should have a link to the previous 3. They're all numbered as such. Still, as far as I know at this point of recording, and the first 2 are related and the second 2 are related, but still they're all pretty close together, and they're all like both in time and location. So I'm still trying to see here, are all 4 of them connected? If so, if anyone has any ideas, you guys, I know you guys watch these. I know there are some great suggestions, some very intelligent people that will put some pieces together, help us out here. Do share this. If you have time and you'd like to invest some time into to looking through this footage, do let me know. Either reach out on Discord, or if you have any comments, any suggestions, do leave those down below. So first up, we had Alpha. We had Alpha Strike Games. They were broken into. And we did link those 2 together. At least one of the individuals was wearing the same sneakers. Thank goodness for G-Baller 69s and their ability to, want to wear nothing except for the most brandiest brand of brandy things. Specifically, Hype Dog Sneakies. Not so sneaky were they. So here we have it. We have the break-in. That was Alpha Strike. And that was a whole 17 minutes away from our second location, and within the same week as the PokePawn Cardshop break-in. Again, this was the one here with the backpack, the red hoodie, the red cookies hoodie. These boys, not cool, guys. But that pretty much seals the deal that those 2 were related. Again, we're gonna come through here. Biggest identifiable feature is the sneakers from those 2, from video 1 and 2, were the Air Jordan 3 Retro Racer Blues, worn in both of those videos. And then we had number 3 here. This is the connecting number 3. It's still within an hour distance, which is pretty wild. And also these 2, number 3 and number 4, happening prior to, but still in around the same time frame. We have Lucky 7 cards who got broken into. So we took a look through that. Family-owned business. Shame on you, dirty criminal drug-using motherfuckers. Screw yourselves. I hope each and every one of you get caught, and that you get punished severely for this. Absolutely unacceptable. Like, here we are grabbing a football helmet, because the honest work, that would be too rough. You wouldn't want to have to do some of that in order to make some money. Instead, you rip people off and you hurt small businesses. Even if insurance pays it out, if they end up having to pay more in insurance, if they have to put extra money into precautions so this doesn't happen again, they almost certainly have wasted a ton of time cleaning up, replacing things, and the entire process is going to be an absolute headache for them. And that's just not even considering the fact that they're probably going to have to pay more in insurance, not to mention everyone else, just because you're a shitty human being, and you can't find a better way to gather funds, I guess. Here, so we have Jordan 1 Retro Highs. These were featured in the previous video, in these G-Ballers as they're coming in out of the shop, as we saw, which is important for this 4th and final shop that we're going to take a look at. Let's take a look at the distance now. So we got game shop 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 2 hours between all of them, to give that some perspective. they're all pretty close together within the state of Texas, all in around the same time. So like there's a pretty good chance that some of this is linked. Definitely 1 and 2, definitely 3 and 4, 4 being today's video. Got to be a link there. These two shops, number 3 and number 4, are only 56 minutes apart. So as we saw in the video there, they were loading up the back of a car, so black vehicle. So not hard for them to drive 56 minutes to rip somewhere else off. Maybe they're located somewhere in between this. Again, if you know anyone that's from that area that might have tips or some sort of, if you know sneaker people, maybe we should be reaching out to the sneaker community in and around this area and see if they can recognize some of these swag doggers and give us some information. So again, guys, this is going to be extremely hard to track these people down, but not impossible. They're going to get caught eventually, and it would be awesome if we could play a role in that. So we got a bunch of video footage here. Let's see if we can't make it a little bit bigger. And we got the handy dandy recording of the recording to. We'll put ourselves over on the side here, try and not block off any of the footage. I guess for this one we can shift it over. It's well, now I'm recording it too, so it's like a recording of a recording of a recording. We're gonna cut the audio. For some reason, as they're recording this, they're talking about a bunch of stuff in the background that they shouldn't be. So we're gonna ignore that. And for the sake of my own sanity, I am going to mute it for myself. But yeah, get this stuff figured out. If you got a game store, even if you're not tech savvy enough to get it all sorted, get someone to help you out with it. Set it up properly, because every bit of this information is extremely useful. So you see here, we got the store. Then we got Pokemon in there. We got sports stuff. We got a sports jersey up on the top, which is going to play a pretty big role in this video. Again, like it blows my mind how stupid the people are that are doing this. There's just absolutely no need for it. Like I don't know how like desperate you are for drug money that you have to ruin a front door and steal a bunch of stuff from a small business. Also, there's definitely ways to export this. It looks like the monitor is not even set up right in terms of dimensions. All right, so they smash through the window, typical style. Again, you got to put bars on that stuff. It's just gonna make it that much harder for these guys to jump in. So we got this time we got four clowns hopping in the clown car. One of them almost certainly being a female. Here we have the jersey in the frame. They're going to smash it on the counter and pull the jersey out. Like this is, I don't, where's the logic in that? There's got to be a ton of stuff that is far easier to steal than that item. Not to mention the fact that they probably damaged it as they're taking it out of there. And then there's like a cardboard backing in it. So they're like struggling to get it into a garbage bag. Like absolutely insane. Like you see here, they're like pounding on the countertops too, which they can probably just open the back of the cabinets. Even if they're locked, there's probably just small locks on them. But yeah, then they're just dumping stuff. Like clearly very dumb individuals, which is probably a good thing, making them more likely to get caught. You can see here the lumpy little female having a hard time to crawl up out of the doorway there. Instead of smashing the bottom, I guess they figured they'd hop through the top there. And again, hopefully cutting themselves on the glass and leaving a trail behind that way. But yeah, I guess we got the getaway technique here. Just like the amount of money that they probably took. Again, we've seen some of these incidents where the actual cost to replace the damaged items, the damaged part of the store is more expensive than the actual items that they took. Again, they were probably in the store beforehand, so yes, if you're one of these stores, please check your footage beforehand. You have to have cameras rolling at all times, because if they came in, any one of them came in to scope out the store beforehand, then you can hopefully track them back, whether it's an item of clothing that they're wearing, their body size or demeanor when they were in there. Usually, the body language is gonna show that they're up to no good when they're doing something like this. So there they go. They're out. Climbing out. Absolutely ridiculous. Again, if we had lights on in here, color camera would definitely be ideal. You can see that the vehicle outside there, so outdoor camera, again, it's a necessity. Whether it's you got to have something out there taking a look. All right, second video here. And again, I'm going to mute it for my own sanity. Here's the angle in behind the cache. You can see we got color action here. It is a little bit dark in there, so it sucks to have lights on at all points in time, but it's I think it's worth it. You kind of have to, especially now. You get some LED bulbs or something just to light everything up. Here's the jersey smash. So like the jersey, if it's signed, they're probably not taking any sort of like certificate of authenticity with it. He's probably putting holes in it by ripping it off the backing like that. And not to mention the fact that like it's probably signed in such a way that it's going to be unique to that particular jersey. Like that is the dumbest stuff. And like he goes for it right away. So like clearly, and then like here they like smash the top of the counters instead of just like reaching in from the back. Again, unnecessary damage, and then they take like 2 items out of the glass case. Like it absolutely blows my mind. Here we grab like a jillion boxes, and drop them all over the floor at the same time. Not smart. We're in the till here. The till needs to be locked away somewhere at the end of the night. Whether or not maybe there wasn't much in terms of cash or change in there. Also probably for the best. But again, like smashing cabinets, smashing a jersey open, this is probably the worst part, is the fact that you're going to make such a mess and destroy the actual fixtures and door and everything else. More than anything else. Like here, they're just grabbing random boxes, whether or not those were the most expensive boxes that they could possibly grab. I'm gonna assume probably not, if they're just out on the shelf where people can grab them. But yeah, like all that smashing to pull 2 cards out of there. Oh, I guess they're going back. They're going back for the cabinet. So again, for the most part, dressed in such a way that not as recognizable as before, but again, we have the sneakers. We have the sneakers to go by. G-ballers only own G-baller sneakers. If they're not Jordans, are they even thieves? All right, so let's see here. I think we got more footage. We're gonna go through all the footage again, guys. Thanks for watching it. Thanks for your input on any of this. Anyone that spends any amount of time either advising people, sharing the video, and or sharing information of what you see is all very helpful and very appreciated. I know I would feel pretty awesome if any of this resulted in helping find these criminals. Would be top notch. We got this is the back room here. So it seems like maybe they know what they're looking for. Maybe they don't. Not totally certain, but yeah, they were pretty quick in there. So it seems like they might have known a little bit what they were looking for, or maybe they just did a quick sweep. And we got to remember that it's also kind of dark. So, all right, another camera angle right here. what do we got? This is the corner where the jersey gets smashed. Again, like security cameras, security setup this day and age is very inexpensive. To get some like quality cameras in there. Hopefully motion detectors. Hopefully alarm systems. But again, like, and in terms of like catching people, like here we got the same sneakers here. So yeah, we got the same guy, the same very bright individual that decided he was going to rip this jersey off of here. I'd like to see pictures of the jersey itself, if it is signed. You would think that the majority, maybe not the majority, but a large portion of the value of this item was the fact that it was in a frame and probably had like a certificate or something with it. But again, we're not, and then they're stealing like the jerseys from the back here, which I assume are not signed, just random jerseys. I gotta stop trying to make sense of what they're stealing here, because clearly they're just terrible people, likely drug addicts, that are either gonna sell this stuff off to buy drugs, or they're going to give this stuff to the person that is providing the drugs. But it's sad that anyone can actually get to that point in their life and feel like this is an option. This is a good idea. It blows my mind. Like, even to do this to just absolute strangers is like, it's pretty sad. Says a lot about the people involved. So here, like when they run out back, this is the second grab of the case. Again, like it doesn't look like it'd be that hard to get into the backside. Maybe these are locks on here, so they figured the best option was to like smash the top. But they, like this one here, they smashed it. I don't think they even took anything out of this case. They got that black box there from the back room. Something else from the back room. But like to break in to steal some jerseys, that's pretty wild. We get, man, Diablo 4 ads all over the place here. All right, what else we got? Okay, this is the final video here. We got the all angles at the same time. We'll watch through that. Again, guys, thanks for watching this. If you've watched this far into the 4-part series, I do really appreciate it. If you have any ideas of where to share this stuff out to, or if you're in any of the communities, any of the sneaker communities, etc., it might be a good spot to start. Definitely the sports end of things. We'll have to take a look at some of the classifieds, the local marketplaces in this area, to see if we can find any of this stuff. Just like unusual sales of here, whether it's jerseys or any of these sports boxes. There's a good chance they'll be trying to unload it, or somebody will be unloading it for them. So here you can see them in the top right there. This is where they smash through the window. Takes quite a bit to get through that window. And they jump in. So again, we have the last one through there. The almost certainly anyone that I've had take a look at this kind of agrees. Probably a female participant with them. We got the very defining red sleeve and yellow sleeve on the outfit there. Can be seen in the color footage. So that's kind of where it's important to have color video as well. Very important to have an alarm system. Again, there's no audio that was playing through this, so to be able to capture audio also might be a good idea. That way, if they call each other by their actual name by mistake, again, they shouldn't, but when you're, this type of person doing this kind of stupid stuff, you're bound to slip up and do something stupid like that. So if you're dumb enough to wear the same sneakers in back-to-back game store robberies, there's the struggle to get out the front door. So again, all kind of happening at the same time, and then towards the end, they go in the back room. Maybe we'll take a look here at the back room and see like how efficient they were at this, and if they knew what they were grabbing. Like whether it's somebody that used to work there, somebody that knows them. That comes into question as well. I mean, most of these places go. We're in the back room here. He's grabbing something. Also into the back room. Grabs a box. So maybe they're just fishing around here. They got the black box there that they come out with. Really interesting turn of events in the back there. Like clearly not a very effective theft in the main room, but then in the back. You guys let me know what you think on this part. Certainly interesting that they went back there at the end, that they both kind of went in there and grabbed some stuff. But yeah, thanks guys for tuning in. Hopefully you guys are okay with me spending this entire week of videos, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday videos on trying to piece this together. Hopefully getting more eyes on it. Hopefully resulting in something that will get these guys caught. It's going to catch up to them eventually, but it'd be nice to make this stop before it affects any other stores in that area. So appreciate you guys. Join the Discord, and I'll see you next time.